Hey guys, and welcome back to Niecy's podcast, where you get the tea in a little bit of time, okay? So listen, let's go ahead and start with the weekend. We're going to jump right into it. So I went to go see Michael Jackson this weekend, but before I got there, I wanted to be dressed apart, okay? Because everybody was dressed apart. Everybody was dressed up in their favorite Michael shirts or Michael outfits, okay? Depending on what you want to do, depending on what your pockets look like, okay? So I decided that I was going to get a Michael shirt, okay? Now, I got it from Amazon. Amazon, count your days, because I'm about to start talking about y'all bad about y'all, okay? Because I ordered a shirt. Now, let me show y'all the shirt real quick. So, this is the shirt, right? You would think this was the front part of the shirt. No, it wasn't. This was the back part of the shirt. This is what the front part of the shirt looked like. Now, why in the hell would I want the front part of my shirt to be blank and the back to look like this? Who the fuck gonna see it? It's gonna be on the back of the seat. I was highly pissed about that, okay? My sister had to cut the shirt so that I could wear it the back side. It was the wrong way, okay? So, Amazon, y'all need to be better with that kind of stuff and how y'all present stuff. Because when I looked online, that's what it looked like. It looked like that was in the front, okay? So let's go to the next thing, which is the actual Michael movie. Now, mind you, I was, looking to, have this great experience. They said that this movie was good. I have a lot of people saying it was amazing. However, okay, I was a little bit conflicted about a lot of stuff that was going on in that movie. First of all, let's talk about Joe Jackson. Now, why in the hell did they feel like they had to make him look like a monster? And I'm not talking about the fact of his character being a monster. No, he looked like a fucking monster. Why would they make sure that they put all that makeup and stuff on that man to make him look like that? I was confused behind that because I'm thinking, okay, he did look like that, but why do you have to make this man come? And then every time it seemed like he was jumping in the camera. It was like he would jump in there and scare shit out of me every time. Now, his character, I know they wanted to portray that he was a bad person. He would beat the children and stuff like that. That's what they wanted to portray. But you gotta not have to physically make that man look like a monster. Okay, I'm scared the whole time. Every time he would get on the camera, I would kind of cover my eyes a little bit. I would close them. Y'all should have worked on that part. I didn't like that about the movie, okay? Y'all could have just had a regular man that just looked like him, because in the American Dream, he didn't look like that, okay? But I know y'all want to make it realistic, and, all the Michael's brothers and stuff, they, promoted and produced it or whatever. So that was fine. I was like, okay. And then I felt like, if it's going to be a couple of parts in the series to this, why wouldn't y'all make Michael be younger longer? I don't know how this is going to all pan out, and I hope that it, has a great ending, because it is the king of pop. I need you guys to make sure y'all do him right. And this is his own sibling, so I don't understand. Oh, except Janet. Janet said, don't put me in this shit, is what she said. She wasn't even in the damn movie. We were looking for Janet. Where the fuck was Janet at? Okay, so that's a whole nother thing, but she said she didn't want no parts of that. So, yeah. So that was kind of crazy. And then, like I said, I didn't feel like the movie was long enough. And maybe, I'm not saying it should be 3 or 4 hours, but I just feel like what they touched in those 2 hours, it just didn't give what it was supposed to give. Comment down below your thoughts on that, okay? Because I wasn't pleased with it, okay? It was okay. And somebody asked me that too. I'm like, yeah, it was all right. Like, I didn't get what everybody else, oh my God, this movie was so good, I could watch it 1,000 times. I don't want to. I'm good. So, next topic, okay? So let's talk about it. This week is Teacher Appreciation Week, okay? And let me tell y'all something about this, okay? A lot of parents don't participate in this. I know I used to be a substitute teacher, and I was looking for gifts and didn't receive them, okay? And I was a long-term substitute, which means I was the actual teacher. And nobody, but 2 or 3 people gave gifts. Let me tell you how important this is, okay? If your child is off the fucking hook, okay? Your child is standing on desks, your child is jumping off the tables, your child is smacking the teacher, your child is smacking other kids, you might want to be one of those parents that present a teacher appreciation and do it the whole week. That teacher need gifts the whole week if your child is off the hook like that. Even if your child ain't off the hook like that. You still should make sure that you are providing some type of gift for your teachers who spend the majority of the time with your snot-nosed child. Okay, and some of these teachers are wiping these kids' nose. They gotta play mom when you're not there. They gotta play educator. They gotta play referee. They have to play a lot of different roles. Okay, they also have to deal with IEPs and stuff like that. They got shit that they have to do. Make sure you are providing these teachers all week, showering them with gifts. I can't express this enough because I feel like people just don't do this. Let me tell you, I know my child off the hook. 100%. I give the teacher since she's been in kindergarten all week long. I shower them with gifts, food, everything. What else do y'all want? Y'all have had and dealt with my child, and I'm talking about like situations where I would have ran away as a teacher. And they stayed, and they stayed in there with them kids, and they educated them and all that. Sometimes wiping their ass. And you can't provide them with a week of just stuff that, could just put a smile on their face. I don't understand it. But make sure that you guys are doing that. If you haven't already, if you missed today, it's okay. Start tomorrow, okay? It's all week long. Next topic. So May is mental health month, okay? Making people aware of being with their mental health and everything. And I'm going to tell you, lately, mental health has been a struggle for me, okay? I personally struggle with depression. And when events happen in my life that cause me to be depressed, it's just bad. Right now, you're looking at someone. I'm not saying I'm depressed because I know what depression look like, and I'm not that. But I recently lost my sister, okay? And that was the ultimate for me. I mean, I struggled just last week, okay? I mean, crying every few and a half seconds and every 2-3 minutes. Every time I talked, I would cry. But I want to say this, just to anybody, check on it, people. Check on your friends and stuff. People you think that's the strongest, people you think that's the funniest, people that you think always have a smile on their faces, the ones that struggle the most. And I feel like people need to definitely check in on people. I thank God for the people that has been checking in on me. And her funeral was this past week. But I'm grateful for the people that checked on me before, and I'm grateful for the people that check on me after the fact, after the funeral, after everything is quiet. That is when you really need somebody to say, hey, how you doing? And I'm thankful for my support group who has checked in on me even afterwards, okay? This week, hey, how you doing? I'm just checking in on you. Hey, you all right? That goes a long way. So if somebody just recently lost somebody, make sure y'all are checking in with them. Okay, it could be a quick text. It don't have to be a call because most of the time people don't want to talk when they done went through something. Text them. That goes a long way to just know somebody's thinking about you. So that is my tea for today. Okay, you guys make sure that you follow me. Okay, on all platforms. I'm going to bring the tea as fast as I can. It's going to be the quickest podcast ever. Okay, I'm going to get the stories in. And then that's it. Okay. All right. I will see you guys in my next one. All right.